This morning's guest is trying to raise $30,000 for the March of Dimes. After you meet her, you'll see why her goal is not premature. Coming up next on Carolina People. Good morning. Welcome to Walk America Week on Carolina People. This morning we're at South Carolina's most visited attraction, Ripley's Aquarium. We're focused on Walk America and we're visiting with Linda Puckett, a guidance counselor at Forestbrook Elementary. Good morning, Linda.
Good morning.
Thank you for coming in this morning.
Thank you. I'm glad to be here.
Of course, it's on the eve of your big day tomorrow.
And we're very excited about the walk coming up tomorrow afternoon.
Oh, you've got to be thrilled. It's 2:45 and it's held at the school.
Yes, it's held at the school, and we have over 500 people walking in our walk tomorrow afternoon. This will be the biggest walk we've ever had.
Is that right?
Yes.
And y'all will hold it rain or shine.
Well, if it's pouring,
right,
we will probably have a rain date for it.
Right.
But if it's not pouring, we'll have it anyway.
I know we're expecting great weather, but at the same time, you never know. Anything could happen. Clouds just show up.
Right.
Clouds just show up. How exciting. What prompted Forestbrook Elementary to do their own walk, Linda?
Well, several years ago, when we were walking in the main walk, we didn't have that much participation because being down at the beach, our students had to find a way down there on Saturday mornings and all, and we would go down there and we might have 10 or 15 people show up.
Wow.
And we said, you know, this is too important and too much fun for there only to be 10 or 15 of our students that are able to participate. So we decided that we would experiment with having our own walk.
Wow.
The first year that we did it, which was 3 years ago, we had probably 100, 150 people walk. Last year, we had 350 people walk.
Wow.
And tomorrow afternoon, I'm expecting between 500 and 600 people.
You are kidding,
No,
Linda. That
I'm
is
not
tremendous.
kidding. Our children have to sign up ahead of time to walk since it is after school.
Right.
And so I have over 400 students that have registered, and at probably 150 to 200 parents that are coming along for the walk.
That is tremendous, Linda. And of course,
it's a big deal.
The kids are still going through the levels of raising just like they'd be raising for Saturday, April 28th, in the same way that teams go out and raise funds for the big walk.
Sure. What we did was we had our kickoff on February the 9th.
Right.
We started telling them about the March of Dimes, and we gave out permission slips and information slips.
Right.
And then when they bring their their permission slip in to tell me that their parent says that they can walk and collect money, then they get an envelope. When they get the envelope, then that tells them that it's time for them to start asking for people to help them save babies.
Wow.
And then they work on their donations, and then they have to turn their envelopes into me sometime by the morning.
Right.
By tomorrow morning.
By tomorrow morning.
Yes.
By tomorrow morning. Okay. So a lot of kids will be turning them in later this morning and during the day today.
This past week has been a big week for us.
That's great.
Yes.
That is tremendous. How exciting.
Had one little girl that came in and handed me her envelope, and they list the names on front of their people that have given them money.
Right.
And when I looked down at her total, I thought they had put the decimal in the wrong place.
Oh, wow.
And I opened it up, and there was a check for $2,000
Oh,
in it.
come on, Linda.
Yes, yes.
No way.
And she was thrilled. And so I said, you're going to be the winner so far. And she said, I am? And I said, yeah, and we have a very important prize for the person that's the winner.
Is it a secret? Oh.
So she is in the run. She's ahead right now.
Is that right?
Yes.
For tomorrow's walk? And kids could turn money in until tomorrow morning.
Yes, they can.
So there's a chance that someone will come out of the hat today and $3,000 check.
There's a really good chance of that.
Right.
Because our children they know what they're doing. And, you know, I train them very well, or teach them very well about what to say to people when they're asking them for donations.
Right.
tell them about what they know about premature babies,
Yeah.
and that we're raising money to save babies. That's how we put it to them.
Tremendous.
And they get the money, and then they also know that at our school, our top 4 money raisers
Right.
will get to choose whether they are going to be the assistant principal for the day
Wow.
or principal of the day,
No.
which it just so happens our principal is a male and Mr. Calder, and our assistant principal is Miss Brown.
Right.
They get to choose which of those people they want to be, and we dress them up like Mr. Calder or Miss Brown,
No.
and they act as the principal or assistant principal for the entire day.
How exciting, and kids
They
get the
love-
week off
oh,
right then.
they
Yeah,
love
yeah.
doing that.
I wonder, in the past couple of years, what are some of the things that the kids do when they serve as principal or assistant principal?
They get to use the walkie-talkie
Oh, yeah.
to communicate with people through the school.
Yes.
Last year, Mr. Calder sent one of the children to a classroom to observe a teacher and to write down everything the teacher was doing
Wow.
and to give the teacher a grade.
Oh, yeah.
And
how did that teacher do?
Oh, she did great.
She did. Good.
But what they really like to do is send their friends to in-school suspension.
Oh, I bet.
They
Sure.
love to do
A
that.
lot of kids are getting ramped up, and
Yes.
notes are going home to parents, and they're thinking, what did they? No, I'm kidding. I'm
Yeah.
sure that's very exciting.
Yeah.
In-school
And
suspension.
I'll have to tell you this. We have one student that has a very good chance of being one of the top 4, and he is a really big Georgia fan,
Right.
University of Georgia fan.
Oh, yeah.
And our principal, Mr. Calder, is a real big Gamecock fan.
Yeah.
And so Ross has decided that if he wins, he is going to go into Mr. Calder's office and remove the USC diplomas and all of the Gamecock things and redecorate the office with University of Georgia
Oh, my
kinds
Lord.
of things.
Wow,
And so
Linda.
he's very excited.
So this is some real legitimate, excitement there. I mean, this
Oh,
is not.
Very much
You,
excited.
and of course, you all have a big goal for tomorrow.
We
These
do.
are real dollars. Can you
Yes.
share with the viewers what that goal is?
Our goal is $30,000.
Oh, come on.
Yes.
Wait. Have you missed the decimal here?
No, I haven't missed the decimal, and I'm hoping that we're going to get 30. We're close
Wow.
now, but last year our students did $25,012.
Wow.
And so we decided that we would just take a leap of faith this year and go for 30.
Golly, Linda, that's a really big deal.
It is a big deal.
That is incredible. And of course, to have now you said this is the 3rd or 4th year of doing the walks right there at Forestbrook.
You know, I said 3rd, but I believe it's the 4th.
Okay, the 4th
Yes,
year.
I think
So
it's the 4th year.
do you remember what those totals were the first couple of years?
The first year we did it was about 6,000.
Okay.
And then it moved up to about 14,000.
Wow.
And then 25, and now 30.
That is incredible. How exciting, Linda.
We're hopeful.
Yes. For a viewer who needs to get off to work now or get family off to school, is it the March of Dimes? Of course, they've got a big phone number. We always promote that 488-3463 number.
Right.
488-DIME for Joe Fisher and Colleen if people want to learn more about the March of Dimes.
Right.
Obviously, y'all's walk is pretty much closed essentially to, I guess, students and parents of the students. Is that
Well,
right?
actually, we have a lot of students that have walked before, and they're in the middle school now.
Oh.
We've had some phone calls from them as to whether or not they could come over and walk with us.
Great, yeah.
I had a phone call from a key club at a high school to see if some of their students could come walk.
Really?
And so, I don't know who may show
You don't know
up.
who will be there tomorrow.
Yes.
How exciting, Linda.
Yes.
That is amazing.
Another thing I will add, too, is that one of the March of Dimes ambassadors, Riley Saffles,
Yes.
she has been to our walk the last 2 years.
Oh, great.
And our students really identify with her. And whenever she comes, they will say, "That's the baby we saved."
Wow.
And so that is how they see her. And this is really a personal thing for them. So they're really into saving babies.
That is tremendous, Linda. And you have not only gotten into them by showing them pictures. What are some of the methods that you've gone about making sure the children really understood the facts and figures about prematurity?
Well, one of the things that I've done is the sign that we have. This is the sign that is all over Myrtle Beach
Right.
right now.
Yeah.
And I have used that sign as the kickoff point for talking to the children about premature babies.
Right.
And now they will come up to me and tell me where they've seen the sign
Really?
in the Horry County area.
Right, sure.
So they tell me about the sign, and that sign has moved around all over the county.
Oh,
and
yeah.
So they always keep me up on where they've seen the sign.
That's tremendous.
So we do that. We also have children who were premature
Really?
identify themselves.
Right.
And they think that it is really big that they were premature and that we recognize them at school, and that it gives them a certain status. And I'll always say to them, that is really great that you were premature and the March of Dimes helped you, and look how great you have turned out.
That is tremendous, Linda. What an amazing coup. I mean, you know, the ability to find a need to get children involved and get them involved actively like this, and then to fill that need.
Right.
Are other schools, have they picked up the lead on this, seen the tremendous job that Forestbrook Elementary has done with their own walk? Have other schools followed suit?
There's one other school that has followed suit as far as their own walk.
Right.
And we have a little friendly competition
Ooh, yeah.
within the district, because there is a traveling school trophy.
Oh, wow,
and
good.
our name is on that trophy. It has like 6 plaques on it, and our name is on 3 of the plaques.
Wow.
So we always keep that trophy in front of our children and say that we cannot let this trophy leave Forestbrook Elementary.
I love
and so
it.
they know all about the fact that our name needs to be on there again.
Who is the school with the friendly rivalry there? Can you share?
PD Elementary.
PD Elementary. Okay,
Yes.
great.
Last year it was Sockasty Elementary, and the principal from Sockasty is now at PD, and so now it's PD.
Yes. Well, those are big dollars. And of course, those two schools did very well last year as
They
well.
came in number 2.
Right, right. And I believe that Horry County school system as a whole was ranked 5th in the country.
That's right.
5th in the country. Was that competing against other school systems or competing against all types of teams, big corporate teams and
I think it
otherwise?
was just with the school
Just
system.
school systems. But
Yes.
still, to be 5th
Yes.
in America is an incredible coup. And Forestbrook Elementary, I believe, am I correct, they were 1st in the state of South Carolina?
Yes, we are.
Wow.
We were year before last, and we were last year. And last year was just a tremendous year for us.
Yes.
And, you know, with the 25,000, and so we definitely made it to the
That's
number 1
tremendous.
position.
I think I saw number 1 on a T-shirt you had.
Yes.
on
and
the,
I will have to say thank you to
Oh.
you, because the Myrtle Beach Herald.
Oh, we like that newspaper. Yeah.
Yes, the Myrtle Beach Herald did these T-shirts for us.
Yeah.
And they gave
Hold that
us
up.
300 T-shirts and
Yeah.
allowed
Hold that
us
up a little bit, a little higher. Yeah, they're
allowed
right there.
us
That's great.
to be able to decide what we wanted on the T-shirts.
Right.
So we put number 1 in South Carolina,
I love
top
it.
fundraising school, and we're selling these T-shirts at our school to raise the money.
Great.
And I tell the children know that they were donated by the Myrtle Beach Herald.
Great.
We talk about that. And that every bit of money that they pay for the T-shirts, which are $7,
$7.
every bit of money they pay for the T-shirts goes directly to the March of Dimes.
That's tremendous. So y'all could potentially raise $2,100 there
Oh, absolutely.
with the 300 shirts.
Yes.
Have those been selling pretty well?
They've been selling very well. We don't have very many left, and the ones
Right.
that are left will be sold at our walk tomorrow afternoon.
Praise the Lord. That is wonderful.